Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another Empties video, and this bag is super full and it's been driving me crazy. So I decided to film this video even though I think I filmed my last Empties video 2 weeks ago. I don't know what is going on, but I am using up everything. But anyway, let's get started. So the first thing I have is it was a bath bomb from Lush, and I kind of wrote down what it was. It was the Amando Pondo bath bomb, or no, bubble bar. It was a bubble bar. So it was like a white little bar and it had rose petals on it, and it was rose and citrus scented, and I really enjoyed it. I really love the bubble bars from Lush, and I think I broke it into 3 parts. It was a little bit smaller. I forgot how much it was, maybe like $8. So I broke it into 3 parts and it worked really well, and it's definitely something I would consider getting again. Right, this is my Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser, and this is the 6 ounces size, and I think I got this maybe last summer, and I use it every night to remove my makeup, and then I go in with another cleanser to wash my face. So I really like this. I'm actually going to try it. I bought a new one already, so I've already repurchased it, and I was commenting on, I think, one of Ellie Ness's videos about eye makeup removers, and someone else commented that you can use this to remove your eye makeup. So I think I'm going to try that and give it a shot, just because I've been trying a lot of different eye makeup removers, and I'm trying to find the best one. So I'm going to try this for eye makeup sometime soon. Right, this is my Clinique Turnaround Overnight Radiance Moisturizer, and so I am going to film a video about my skincare routine and my skincare history, I guess, but this is one of the first kind of skincare items I bought last year when I started getting into makeup and skincare. I bought this on the recommendation of Coffee Break with Danny because she had been gushing about it, and I used it and I loved it. This was my second bottle, but it's not something I'm going to repurchase again, because after doing some more research and I looked up the Beautypedia review of this product, which is by Paula's Choice. They kind of review other products and their ingredients and stuff, and since it's in a jar, and the Beautypedia review was basically like, it's not that bad, but it's way overpriced for what it is, and it's like $55 or something, and they do have it at my CCO, but even that, I don't need to spend that much on a night cream. So I'm going to be looking for a new kind of a nighttime moisturizer, and I'm going to go for something cheaper and less expensive. But you know, I did really like this while I was using it. It made my skin really soft, and I really enjoyed it. But I think part of it was also that I hadn't been using like a nighttime moisturizer, so just using anything I thought was really good. So yeah, so I kind of have a mixed review on this. This was my second one, and I'm just going to be looking for something else from now on. But it was good, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend paying the price for it. These two are probably what's taking up most of the room in my bag, but it's the Tresemme Platinum Strength Shampoo and Conditioner, and it's strengthening, and I bought the giant ones, and I'm so glad that I'm done with them, because I've been using them for, it feels like forever. I don't even know. I feel like I've used them for over a year. I don't know if that's right at all, but it just seems like it's been a really long time. So I think I need to stop buying these giant sizes, because I just get so sick of them. So these just took up a lot of room in my shower, but I really liked what was inside. I really liked the product. So I'm not very picky about shampoos and conditioners, but this was good. I don't know, it washed my hair, it conditioned my hair. Would I buy it again? Yes, but right now I'm trying something out just to mix it up. And this is my Tony Moly Peach Hand Cream, and I got this in January when I made an Urban Decay order, and I just picked this out because it was the exact amount I needed to get free shipping, and otherwise I would have had to spend like $6 or something, and this was $8, so I thought it was a good idea. And it was peach scented, which I really like, and I think I'm going to keep this actually because I can put other stuff in it. But Miranda Pierce actually sent me another one of these from Korea, so I'm working on that one right now. But I also I didn't realize until after I got it that it was a peach, and my name isn't really Peachy, but my channel's name is Peachy Keen, or Peachy with a side of Keen is actually technically what it is. But anyway, so yeah, and also this looks like a butt, like it's a butt, and I think it's really funny. So I think I'm going to keep this, and I don't know what I'm going to put in it, but it's just kind of cute. So, right, this is the Rituals Miracle Scrub with Ginseng and Ginkgo biloba, and this is from Glossybox. And I didn't really like this. On my hands, you know, when my hands are dry, I don't feel like they're like there's like dead skin or flakiness that needs to be like exfoliated away. I feel like they just need to be moisturized. And also, like, when I used this, my hands felt really greasy, so I ended up having to, like, I'd use this and then they would feel greasy, so I'd use soap, which kind of put me right back where I started, and then I would use a moisturizer. So it wasn't really worth it, and then I used up the last probably half of it on my feet. But I mean, it wasn't that great on my feet either, so it's not something I would ever get again. This is just a beauty blender. I have been using it for quite a few months, so I decided to replace it. Right now I'm using the Real Techniques one, which I think is just as good as this. I got this one for free when I bought a year subscription to Birchbox, so I really enjoyed it. I do have some other ones I got on a Birchbox sale, so I would repurchase these when they're on sale, but I think the Real Techniques one is a really great dupe, and that one is, I think, $6, but you can get it on sale a lot, so I like these though, so whatever. Alright, so this is the NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. I got this last year. I was going to a baseball game and I wanted to try a setting spray to see if it would make my makeup last longer when I was going to be outside and it was hot, but you know, I don't really notice, I've never really noticed a huge difference when I use setting spray, but I do like to use it when I kind of put on a little too much powder and kind of makes the powderiness go away. And I do use it. I don't know if it does anything, but I'm not going to repurchase this. I actually picked up MAC Fix Plus because I had a Macy's gift card and I wanted to try that. And I think I like that. I use it to wet my brushes, and I spray it on my face sometimes. So I don't know. I'm sure I could use this on my brushes too. But I would repurchase it in the future. I don't know if the MAC one is worth it because it is more pricey. It's not that much more expensive, I think, because this is 2 ounces and it's like $8. But you can get this on sale. The MAC one you can't get on sale. I think the MAC one is like maybe 4 ounces and it's like $20, so it's not too much more. But I would get this in the future maybe, but it didn't blow me away or anything. Alright, the perfume actually fell out, but this I just threw away because I got this in my Birchbox. And if you didn't see that Birchbox unboxing, this smells like a grandma's scented diaper. And the video for that is pretty funny, so I'll link it down below if you didn't see that. I know a lot of people don't necessarily care about Birchbox unboxings, but if you fast forward to the end and see my reaction to this perfume, it was kind of funny. So yeah, did not like this at all. Right, this is the Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover, and I got this as a gift with purchase last year, and I just had a little left. I found it when I was doing my skincare decluttering, so I decided to just finish it off, and this is a really good eye makeup remover. It never stung my eyes, and it took everything off really well, but you know, I'm sure I can find something cheaper that works just as well. Right now, I think the best thing I've found so far is the CVS version of the Neutrogena oil-free makeup remover, so that's the best one I've tried so far. I also really like the Marcel one I got in my Birchbox, but I would use this again if I got like a gift with purchase, but it's not something I would probably ever pay for. Okay, this is the Soap & Glory Butter Yourself Super Rich Body Cream, and it's in the 5 fruits kind of scent, and I got a set of 3 of these little mini ones in December I think it was when Sephora had those like gift cards they gave out to VIBs. So each one of these lasted me about a month, and I really liked the scents of all of them. This was, let's see, Fruit-to-Go fragrance with notes of frozen yuzu, orange oil, green fig, and jungle pomelo essence. And it just smells really, really good. I don't even know if I can pick a favorite scent of all of them. I think if I had to, I'd pick the Sugar Crush scent, which smells like Sprite. But this one is really great too, and I would definitely repurchase it. So I do really love these body butters. This is my toothpaste. I see other people put toothpaste in their empties. I don't really care about toothpaste, but you know, other people do it, so I finished this and I just thought I'd throw it in. Let me know if you care about toothpaste. It's probably not that interesting because I always use the same one. It's the Crest Pro Health Clinical with gum protection, and I've used this ever since. I have really sensitive gums and they sometimes have issues, so I started using this. I don't know if it makes a big difference, but I mean, my gums have gotten better, but I've been doing a lot of stuff to try to help them, so yeah, so this is what I use, and this one was giant. I got this one because it was like value sized. It had more than the one I usually get, and it was cheaper, or cheaper per ounce or whatever, but then the one I usually get stands like this. It has one of those lids, and then this one I didn't like because my bathroom is really, really small. There's like not a lot of space, so I have one shelf in like the cabinet behind the mirror, and this would like take up the whole thing, and it like wouldn't fit like this. So I had to keep this like on the windowsill, and it was just kind of a pain in the butt. So I probably won't buy the value size again for that reason alone, but I do like the toothpaste. So alright, so this is my favorite moisturizer with SPF, and it's from Paula's Choice, and it's the Paula's Choice Clear Ultralight Daily Mattifying Fluid with Broad Spectrum SPF 30+. And this is for blemish prone skin, which I don't have, but I still really love this. I first tried this, they gave it out in Ipsy, and I didn't get it myself actually, but I was like so bummed that this wasn't in my bag that when I was making a Paula's Choice order, I decided to order the deluxe sample size of it, and I got it, and I just really love it. It's a super thin, I don't know if I can like get any more out, but so it has this little applicator, and it's like super, okay, there's like a tiny bit left I guess, super thin, and it absorbs really quickly, and it says it's mattifying, which I wouldn't say it really leaves your skin really matte, but it does look really natural. And my skin isn't very oily, so maybe if it was oilier, it would matten it up a bit, but I find that it just looks really just like my skin looks right before I put it on after I've washed it. It has a nice healthy sheen, but it doesn't add any oiliness, which I really like. And so I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this. I'm going to actually see if I can squeeze a little bit more out, since I didn't think there was any left. I had like one of those squeezers that I used, but I repurchased a different one that's pretty similar. It's the skin balancing one, but I like this one a little better because I think the mattifying of it makes it just a little bit nicer, even though it's not actually matte, so it won't make your face completely matte. But this is my favorite. I'm going to go back to this as soon as I use up the other one. Okay, next up I have two face masks that I got from Miranda from Korea. This is the Blueberry Natural Essence Mask, and it smelled like blueberries, and it was really moisturizing. It says it's for to make skin elastic and moisturizing, so I would say that it did that for sure, and I definitely really liked this one. And then this one I also liked was Cucumber, and it says natural vegetable materials to help you to be smooth, renewable skin, and so your skin. So I don't really know, but both of these made my skin really moisturized and felt really nice. I've been trying to do a mask twice a week. I usually do one sheet mask because I'm kind of trying to make them last a little bit longer, and then I have a couple tube masks, so I do one time and one sheet mask the other time. So I really like these, and I've been loving all the sheet masks I got in that swap, so thank you so much, Miranda. This is another mask I got. I got this as a sample from Lush. It was the Oat Affix face mask, and I think it has like oatmeal and banana, and this smelled so good. I like wanted to eat it. Like, it made me really hungry every time I used it, but I really liked the effect on my skin. I don't really know if it made like a huge difference, but I really like doing face masks. As long as I don't do anything bad to my skin, I think it's like really moisturizing. It's really pampering, and I just feel it makes me happy even if it doesn't like do that much to my skin, if that makes any sense. So I really like this, and I think when I pick up a full-sized Lush face mask, I'll get this one. I got a sample of the honey one the last time I went to Lush, and I didn't realize that one had ground up nuts in it. And do not rub ground up nuts on your face. Like, that's really not good for your face. You can like make little micro cuts, and so I definitely won't be getting that one, but this one I did really like. Right, this is a Skin & Co. Sicilian Light Serum, and I got this in my Glossybox, and I don't usually use face serum samples because I really like my Paula's Choice stuff, and you know, I don't really trust what's in other companies. I could do research and see what's in here, but I'm lazy, so I'm not going to do that. But I did use this, I don't know why, but it smelled nice. It had like a light fragrance, and I didn't really notice a difference or anything. I just used it for the heck of it, so it's definitely not something I'll ever buy. This is another item from a subscription box. It's from Birchbox. It's the Tocca Crema de Mano, or hand cream, in the Cleopatra scent, which is grapefruit and cucumber. And I really like the scent of this. It was a good hand cream, but it's not something I'm probably going to purchase. I just got the Soap & Glory hand food, and I'm sold. That's my holy grail hand cream from now on. But I did enjoy using this. I carried it in my purse, and I wouldn't mind if I got another sample of it or something. I would definitely use it. Right, this is the Vichy 3-in-1 cleanser for sensitive skin. It says it's a cleansing milk, a toner, and an eye makeup remover. And I used this in my shower. I think I got this in Glossybox, and I used it in my shower with my Clarisonic, and I really liked it. It removed my makeup really well. I always use an eye makeup remover first, so I'm not sure how well it would go if I only use this, but it was really nice. I'm sure it's kind of expensive and I probably wouldn't purchase it, but I enjoyed using it while I had it. Right, this is the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush in Candy Coral, and it's not empty. I just was decluttering and decided to throw this out, but I thought I'd put it in here to just explain that I hate this. It's so weird. I think I've showed this in another video, but it's like the weirdest consistency. You can pull it out, you can squish it back in, and this one was like a really bright color, and it just applied kind of patchy, and I feel like it faded really quickly, so I'll never buy another one of these Dream Bouncy blushes again. This is a Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer that I used, and I did like this. I don't know if there's a huge difference. I wanted to really pay attention to that, but the days I ended up using this, I did my makeup in like the afternoon, and so I didn't have it on that long. So I have another packet of this actually, so I want to kind of save that for a day that I know is going to be really long and see if it makes my makeup last longer. And this is the Glam Glow Super Mud Cleansing Treatment, and I've tried all the Glam Glows just in samples. I've never purchased them. I would never purchase them. I think they're super expensive and overpriced, and they have some ingredients that aren't that great for your skin, but I will use samples. I mean, my skin is pretty normal and pretty resilient. Nothing really bothers it, so even though I know it's not the best thing, I will use them. But this one is my least favorite one. It just kind of smells weird, and I don't know. I don't really see a huge difference between this one and the black one, I think. The black one has like chunkier exfoliator pieces in it, I think, but this one is my least favorite one. Anyway, so this is just a perfume sample. It's the Viva La Juicy. It was very like, I don't know, sweet and florally, and it's not really my kind of scent, but I didn't mind using it up this tiny amount, but I wouldn't ever purchase this scent. And this is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and I got this in my Ipsy. I have like 3 samples. I think this one is from my Ipsy, and I really like this mascara, and I'm excited to use the other ones in my mascara stash. This is the Dior Dream Skin Perfect Skin Creator. I don't really know if this is supposed to be, but I used it as like a primer, and it was like a moisturizing primer, and I probably will never buy it because it's really expensive, and it was like fragrance, but I mean, it was fine to use this little packet. Next I have some nail polish things. This is my Essie Urban Jungle, and the formula on this is utter crap. It's one of the worst nail polishes I've ever used. It wasn't my project polish, but I realized that using this up would give me nothing but sadness. So I decided to just toss it, and I definitely do not recommend getting this one. There's an OPI color that's like a dupe for it called, it's something Bossa Nova, so if you are interested in this color, you can Google that. I'm sure you can find it. And also I swapped it out in my project polish with Julep and Net, which is also a dupe for it. So if you like this color like I do, I suggest one of those instead of this, because this is terrible. These two are actually empty. I use them up in my project polish. This is my Dog Sled is a hybrid, and it's just a little mini. It doesn't really look empty because it's like there was like a tiny bit and it's all stuck to the sides, but it is empty, I swear. I really love this color, and I did buy the full size of it. And then when I bought the full size of that one, I got a little sample of Sechvite, and I was really curious about this because everyone loves it, but I hated it. It smells awful, and I really got a lot of shrinkage, I guess, is that what it's called? Like I could see like lines at the bottom and the edges of my nail polish if I didn't get it all the way to the sides, and it would like shrink and leave these cracks, and it smelled terrible, and I would never ever buy this. Here is, there's a tiny bit in here, but it's Marc Jacobs Dot, and this was another one that I wasn't crazy about. It's kind of florally, I think, and it's just not really my kind of scent, but I didn't mind using the tiny sample. Here's the one that smells like grandma diaper, not smelling that. Again, this is another empty from my project polish. It was, what's it called? Do you have this color in Stockholm, I think is what it's called, and I really liked it. It's kind of a bluish purple. I didn't buy the full size of this one. I mean, it's a great color, but I don't love it that much, so I enjoyed using it, but I don't think I'm gonna buy the full size. This is the Benefit Brightening Face Primer in That Gal. I didn't really notice any brightening effect when I used this. I used it up, but I'm not going to purchase this ever. This is from my Project 10 pan. It's Urban Decay Perversion, and it's so little and it's all gone. I actually broke it when I was trying to, I'm not going to do it again. I broke the bottom part off when I was trying to sharpen it one last time. So yeah, I'm excited to have this done. It was a full size and now it's all gone. And I do really like this eyeliner. I have a couple more samples of it, I think, and it is something I might purchase in the future, but I do want to try some other eyeliners first. I want to try some drugstore ones just to see if I like anything that's cheaper, because that would be nice. This is another one that's not actually empty. I'm just getting rid of it. It's the OPI top coat, and it's a purple top coat. I got this in my first ever Birchbox over a year ago, and I just don't know what to do with it. I don't understand it. I think it would be cool. I think someone mentioned it would be cool if like you had all the different color top coats they have and you put them on white and it would look like watercolors, but that would be cool, I think, but I'm just never going to use this. So I never want to make my nail polish look tinted purple. I don't know. I don't get this, but that's gone now. And then one more makeup empty. This is my e.l.f. high definition powder, and I pulled out, there was like a plastic sifter kind of thing in here that I pulled out so I could get all of it. I really like this powder. It worked really, really well. It's $6 and it's 8 grams, and for that reason alone I will definitely repurchase it. Probably wouldn't ever purchase some sort of higher end version of this because this works just as great. The only thing I don't like about it is like it's really bulky, it takes up a lot of space, and I did try to travel with it, and then when I would open it and it would just be a huge mess. So I don't really recommend it for traveling, but I did really, really like the powder. So someone on Instagram said like maybe I could save an old Bare Minerals like container and like depot it into there, and I think that's a really great idea, so I might do that. But I'll definitely repurchase this in the future. But right now I do have some other powders that I'm trying to get through, so I'm not going to be buying it right away. Yeah, that's everything in my empties. I think it's only been 2 weeks since my last one, so that's kind of crazy. I don't know when the next one will be because I feel like I just have a lot of things that were at the end of their life, and I don't know. I feel like now I'm going to be starting a lot of things that are really full, so I'm not sure when my next empties video will be, but I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!